All right, I've got a top 5 list since Dan Patrick was talking about giving out the trophy after big games. He had not done one in New Orleans. I've got my top 5 big games played in New Orleans, presented by Nissan. Hit it.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
All right, here we go. We're going to go number 5. We're going to start in the first game in Tulane Stadium. The first Super Bowl ever held in New Orleans was in Tulane Stadium. It was Super Bowl IV, and the Kansas City Chiefs won that one 23-7. It was the last game not called the Super Bowl. It was the final NFL AFL championship game. Okay. And Len Dawson won the MVP. And just to give you an idea of way back when, what it was like, the national anthem was played by Doc Severinsen on the trumpet. And the halftime act was the Southern University Band reenacting the Battle of New Orleans. Wow. A little different from Kendrick Lamar, shall we say.
They not like us.
And 44 million Americans saw it, which was a record at the time. In case you're wondering, Chiefs-Bills AFC Championship game was seen by 57 million Americans.
Jeez.
So that's number 5 on my list. Number 4 is Super Bowl 20 when the Bears beat the Patriots 46-10. It is famous, yes, for the moment that William the Refrigerator Perry scored a touchdown to cap a Bears 44-0 run. I can't believe Walter Payton didn't get the ball. It's the only defensive player in Super Bowl history to score a rushing touchdown. That's number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list was when the Patriots made it back. Yep. They were in the Superdome. They lost to the Packers 35-21. And the reason why this is on the list is because Desmond Howard was the MVP of this Super Bowl, and he's one of my favorite people on the planet to make me happy. Number 2 on this list was the last Super Bowl here 12 years ago, the Harbaugh Bowl, 34-31. Ravens winning this one. Michael Crabtree still thought he was held in the end zone. We all know the power went off when the brothers were going at it as coaching opponents. Jim losing to John, that's number 2. And then number 1, I know you maybe think that all of these have been anti-Patriots. The Patriots have played in a ton of games here in the Superdome.
Yeah, right?
Super Bowl 36, Patriots 20, Rams 17, the first of Tom Brady's remarkable 7 for him personally Super Bowl wins of his career. And that's my top 5 big games played in New Orleans, presented by Nissan. Built for the most rugged terrain, the all-new Nissan Armada Pro 4X gives you the freedom to explore further, because going big never goes out of style.
Thought you were going to put Michael Jordan hitting the game winner for UNC.
You know, I mean, that might not be bad as well. I mean, we're sticking with the football theme.
Right,
the Superdome's seen some big moments.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan won WrestleMania 30 here.
I did not know that. And by the way, Michael Jordan winning that game, first of many times Patrick Ewing realized I was born at the wrong time. Hour 2 in the books.
I mean, that's a fact, though.
I mean,
that's fact.
It is the truth.
Do you think that Joe Burrow and Lamar and Josh Allen are having those same thoughts?
They should.
At this point, they are.
Okay.
The other Super Bowls played inside the Superdome that didn't make the list.
How many have been played here?
This will be the 8th, which is a record for any site. To a single site to host the Super Bowl. This will be the 8th in the Superdome. The first one was Super Bowl 12. Your Cowboys, TJ, beat the Broncos 27-10.
Yeah, that should have been number 1.
Harvey Martin and Randy White were the co-MVPs. Robert Newhouse threw a 29-yard touchdown pass to Golden Richards in the 4th quarter. He's now one of 3. He was the first running back to ever throw a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. The others are Lawrence McCutcheon and Joe Mixon. Then you've got Super Bowl 15 in 1980. It was the first Super Bowl the Eagles ever made with Ron Jaworski. The Eagles are back in here. The Raiders with Jim Plunkett, the MVP, won that 27-10. Then the Broncos got smoked by the Niners 55-10 here.
Yep.
Jerry Rice had 3 touchdowns from Montana on the way to the Super Bowl record 55 points. Yep. The Rice 3 receiving touchdowns is a Super Bowl record that still stands today. And that's it. Those are the only ones I did not mention.
I think you messed up the list a little bit, but you know.
Why? Because there's no Cowboys on there?
I mean, we won 2 here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they were boring games.
Well, you won 1 in Tulane, and you won 1 in the Superdome. They were boring games. They weren't very exciting.
Look, I can't help it that the opposition couldn't step up.
Super Bowl IV wasn't close. It was 23-7 as the final, but only reason why I mentioned is because the Chiefs won it. The Chiefs are in this one. Right. And I've never said the words Doc Severinsen on the Rich Eisen Show before, so I got the chance to say that.
That's hard to believe that man's
Doc Hudson, yes. Doc Severinsen.
Could you imagine
Doc Gooden.
a halftime act at a Super Bowl was here's the Southern University Band reenacting the Battle of New Orleans. Yay!
What is that? I need a local to explain to me what that
Battle
is.
of New Orleans, I believe, was a very important battle in the history of New Orleans and the United States of America.
War of
haven't taken history
War of
class.
1812, and it took place in 1815.
Well, I knew that. But.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.